Yes, your boy had a brand deal, and I'm here today to review my haul from Anma Beauty. Anma Beauty is an online-based accessory and fashion shop, and they've reached out to me via my business email, which is in the description by the way, to do a brand deal with me, and they sent me 6 pairs of contact lenses that I'm going to try out today. The pairs, I put the names in the description and in the video, and you can also use my affiliate code to get a few percentages off, so stay tuned. So, as you guys know, I've worked with my fair share of contact lens partners in the past. I've worked with VC Beauty, I've worked with TTDI, I've worked with 𝕊𝕒𝕥𝕐𝕣𝕒, and I liked most of these brands except for like 1 or 2 exceptions of less quality lenses that you would expect for the price that I would have paid if it wasn't a brand deal. And I was stoked to try out more, and they were very generous. They didn't just send me 6 pairs of contact lenses, they also sent me a little case, which I think has more space than I actually need. I think it has space for 8 pairs of contact lenses, which is great. You usually get these like little pot thingies, so now I'm gonna try out this. And yes, are you supposed to put the contact lenses into your contact lens solution 24 hours before the first use? Yes. Did I do it? No. Why? I have ADHD, okay? Listen, just don't even start. What they basically had me do was choose from a list of like their affiliate partner contact lenses, so I didn't have like full control. And I know that I did choose some fashion lenses. If you don't know, the difference between fashion lenses and cosplay lenses are basically that fashion lenses are more, well, subtle and meant to be worn every day. And so I'm going to review them on the basis of them being fashion or contact, like all So I'm going to review them on the basis of them being either fashion or cosplay contact lenses, so I will not drag the fashion lenses for being like not super opaque because they're meant to be subtle. This is the full haul. As you can see, as many online shops do, they are third-party distributors, so only one of the pairs is actually branded as Anma Beauty in-house brand. The other ones are all 𝕊𝕒𝕥𝕣𝕒𝕒 and 𝕊𝕒𝕒𝕐𝕒, and this is the one that is from their in-house brand, and this is the little storage and carrying case that they gave me with it. Why I say this is because a lot of people love dragging like the distributor, which is the third-party distributor, which means they buy lenses and then distribute them, and you can basically only judge the lenses and the manufacturer that they chose. And you can only judge the third-party distributor on things like shipping, customer service, and their selection. Kind of support is dragging brands that rebrand like third-party lenses that they buy from manufacturers as their own brand and then claim they're higher quality and charge like a lot of money for them when they're actually really low quality. So while I will of course look and grade all of these lenses on a like 5-star grading system that I will explain later, I will be especially putting a focus on the one that is actually branded as Anma Beauty Lense, and will like put that into the overall total because they chose to stand for this lens. And then I will of course also look at 𝕊𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 as the brand that they distribute, but I will grade them differently and only grade like Anma Beauty on choosing this like distributor if it's good, because if it's bad then I will of course drag them for it. And to answer a few questions before they're gonna arise in my comments, as they always do, no, you do not need contact lenses to cosplay. If you're a baby cosplayer and you do not want contact lenses or you can't wear contact lenses, that's totally okay. There are a lot of like big cosplayers who just don't wear contact lenses because either they can, they don't want to spend the money, or they just don't wanna. The next thing is, if you want to try wearing contact lenses, please inform yourself about the right care. Go to your optician and ask them to like check you out if it's okay for you to wear contact lenses, and watch a tutorial. It's really not that hard to take care of them. I know a lot of baby cosplayers are scared of them, but it's really not that hard. I actually started wearing circle lenses before I ever wore normal contact lenses, and it was scary at first, but you really get used to it. And if you figure out that you can't wear contact lenses because there was a medical issue or something, it's totally okay. You're still a valid cosplayer and you're just as good as everybody else. And in this video I'm also going to use a grading system that you probably already know from my Instagram if you've looked at my previous brand deals before with 𝕊𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, etc. I'm going to use like 3 categories and 5 stars in each. So the first category would be like, so the overall first category would be like optics. So how does the contact lens look? How is it designed? Is it designed well so it can be worn by everybody and every eye color? What's the color composition? What's the structure of the print? And what's the print quality? Next one would be wear, or like quality in general. So I would grade the things that you can't see. So like, how do they feel? What's the water content, etc. Do I think they will hold up, etc. How long do they last? And then the third category would be like overall impression, because sometimes both categories are good, but like the overall impression isn't like that overwhelming, and then I'll give like a lesser amount of stars. First, the thing that I find important when I'm being transparent as an influencer, I want to talk about my experiences with the brand when they talked to me, when they contacted me. So Anma Beauty has really shown a lot of professionalism. There was not really a lot of issues. They also had a very realistic idea about compensation and just us as a brand, in a brand relationship. I've never had the feeling that they were unprofessional. Shipping was super fast and just as expected. So thank you, Anma Beauty. There was no issue at all. It didn't get stuck in customs, which it gets a lot of the time because of the fact that I live in Germany. And so in terms of grading the brand for professionalism and interacting with me and shipping, I'm gonna give Anma Beauty 5 out of 5 stars. So let's put in some contact lenses. As you can see here, I'm putting them in the case that was provided by Anma Beauty. Yes, I should have done it 24 hours earlier, but what can I say? So enjoy this little montage of me putting in some red contact lenses into a case. We're gonna start out with the contact lens pair Begonia Red, which hold up to 1 year. If you see me struggle putting them in, it's not because of the contact lenses, it's because of my eyes being really dry at the moment. The contact lenses got in without any issue apart from my eyes being dry, and they look really opaque, and I really like the design, as you can see. They're a bit on the subtle side, which I don't have an issue with. I guess they would be more opaque if I had brown eyes, which I guess they were made for. So I'm giving them a 4 out of 5 for design, 5 out of 5 for quality, and 4 out of 5 for overall impression. Next up, we've got Fairy Brown. I was kind of skeptical because I have very light blue eyes, so brown contact lenses tend to not be very opaque on my eyes. Those actually were very opaque, and they have a nice circle lens effect because of the black rim. For design, I give them 4.5 out of 5 stars. For quality, 4.5 out of 5 stars. And overall impression would be 4.5 out of stars as well. Next up, we've got Mystery Yellow. I was even more skeptical because opaqueness. And actually when I put them in, which took a little while, again not because of the lenses, I actually figured out that because of my eyes shining through, it actually gave them like kind of a 3D effect, which I loved. So I'd say 5, 5, 5. Next up, the first pair of fashion lenses. Got 𝕊𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 Gloss. And again, I popped them in, not expecting much. And for fashion lenses, I was actually pleasantly surprised. The effect is definitely visible. They're also super soft and wearable. So 5, 5, 5 again. Next up, the Anma in-house brand, and I got the pair Arctic Night Blue High End. Not really expecting much, I put them in, and I was actually extremely surprised because even though, oh, that was my mistake, even though they don't have a circle lens edge, they really have that enlarging effect, and you couldn't actually see the edge of my iris at all. So I'm actually giving them like immediately 5 stars out of 5 for everything, and again, they were super soft and wearable. Next up, for shits and giggles, I bought a pair that I know actually works best on brown eyes and put them in. And as you can see, you can actually see the effect still because they're very well designed. So 5 out of 5 for that. And even the effect shows up for my eyes, which is very unusual. So 5 out of 5 again. So overall, what's my verdict? My verdict would be 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really like the lenses. I had 3 cosplay lenses and 3 pairs of fashion lenses. I have very light gray eyes, so a lot of things will show up that won't show up normally for people. So I was pleasantly surprised. I liked 2 out of 3 of each kind, so 4 out of 6 were like really, really good. And that's why I give Anma Beauty as a collab partner and as a brand 4.5 out of 5 stars. Because they had great customer service, great products, and yeah, you can also use my affiliate code, which is here, and I'm gonna post a link in the description that you can follow to get your own pair. Just checking in to say that any purchase you make, if you follow the code, will actually greatly benefit me, so even if you don't want any of those pairs, please use the link. Thank you all for watching this review. I hope you're having a great time. If you like it, you can click the subscribe button for, I guess, cosplay stuff and MV stuff, and yeah, I hope to see you all again soon, and stay healthy. Bye!